start, hear the games people play. Have fun start.
So when we checked into our hotel last night, the guy gave us these 2 coupons for free sandwiches from this local grocery store, Hannaford supermarket. And I was a little bit skeptical. I thought, oh, what does he work for Hannaford's, or like do they give the hotels like some kind of advertising deal or what? And I was like, oh, you probably got to buy something or whatever. Well, we go in, they have subs that say sandwich on them, and we go to the self-checkout and scan the coupons, and they're free. We got free subs that are normally $10 each. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want free subs, stay at the Colonial Motel and where are we? North Conway, in, New Hampshire. Yeah, he might not have them out all the time, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I thought I'd just point that out. Well, it looks like we've got our first truly rainy day of the year for our trips, which I would say that's a pretty good record, but it just sucks because today was supposed to be the beach day.
At the next light, turn left.
And yeah, the Maine, like doing stuff in Maine, so it's gonna be rainy and everything in Maine is outside, so.
We're fine. Our first trip didn't rain at all, so you're very lucky.
Yeah, and so far until today, the weather was good. We did have to, we had to skip Santa's Village because, first of all, they sold out of tickets, which I didn't even know was a thing with that. Like the day before, I was going to buy the tickets and they were sold out, so then we had to change it to go on a Storyland yesterday. But actually, I'm glad that happened because we wouldn't have been able to do Storyland today because we're in North Conway where that is, and it's like really rainy, so yeah, that wouldn't have been doable. So if I would have been able to pick one park to sacrifice on the trip, I probably would have picked Santa's Village. But yeah, I did like Storyland a lot, so you liked it too, right?
Yeah, I said it was the best children's park too that we've been to so far.
They had like the best coaster at a children's park I've ever been on. And yeah, like just the theming, and there was a lot of stuff to look at. Had really nice classic vibes, really well landscaped and all that. So I guess we're just gonna drive to some of the stuff that we were planning on doing and hope that it's like just not raining for that little bit of time that we get there. If not, we'll just drive to the next thing. And then, I mean, we already booked our hotel room at Old Orchard Beach, so luckily it looks like maybe there's going to be a couple hours tonight where it's not going to be raining and we can go out. Maybe Palace Playland will be open then. I wanted to do they got the Aladdin's lamp fun house. It's the only one left. They used to have one at Trimpers. But if I don't get to do that, it's not like a huge loss. I just really hope Funtown's going to be open tomorrow because it's only supposed to rain like a couple hours tomorrow.
I'm sure we'll be able to go at least at some point today.
Well, today they closed the whole park down. Some of the parks here in the New England states, they close when they're calling for rain. Like they don't open the park at all. So hopefully they don't do that tomorrow. I think if they were closing the park today, they would be less likely to close it tomorrow.
Today, Friday?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I doubt that they want to lose a Saturday.
Yeah, that'd be. I don't think they're going to want to lose 2 days of money in a row. That would be a huge loss of money for the park. if it's only supposed to rain a little bit tomorrow, it'd be really dumb of them to close the park for 2 days in a row. And the main thing we want to do there is the new dark ride, so it doesn't really matter to us if it's raining. So hopefully that'll be good. And then Sunday we're going to Canopy Lake Park. I already bought the tickets for that, so I mean I hope that if they would close that you would get your money back. But I think the weather's supposed to be better than today and tomorrow and Sunday, so hopefully that'll be good. It just sucks that we got like a whole weekend of rain and stuff and bad weather, because I was really looking forward to Maine, but
We're still going to get to eat like Maine seafood and stay in a nice hotel, so
I mean the rain doesn't really affect eating seafood in Maine, so at least we'll get to experience some of what Maine has to offer. But now we're driving to the desert of Maine, which I highly doubt is gonna be good because it's gonna be raining. So if it's raining when we get there, we're not gonna do it because you have to pay to get in there. So we'll just see what it looks like when we get there. And then we're going to a place that, I mean, I picked a seafood. I don't really know what the best seafood places in Maine are, but I had a place already bookmarked that, because it has like a lobster on the building and has like quirky stuff in the restaurant, and it has decent ratings, so hopefully that'll be good, because it's basically what we're picking to have for our seafood. What's this over here? Oh, it's just like a that was like a water park or something. So yeah, we will, I guess, maybe see you in Desert of Maine. If we decide to skip that, then we'll see you at the I think it's called the Taste of Maine seafood restaurant. Alright, well, we got to we arrived at the Desert of Maine, and it's still raining, so looks like we're not going to be able to do it. This is definitely not something you can do in the rain. It probably gets muddy, I would imagine. And yeah, it's just like a desert in the middle of Maine, and then there's like little buildings and stuff with stuff in them, but yeah, you gotta pay to get in too, so like not gonna waste our money. If even if it would stop raining for a little bit, it could just start up again, so I don't think we're even gonna sit here and wait, because the weather report is saying it's gonna rain for another 3 hours here, so no point in doing that. So we're here at the Taste of Maine restaurant. It's still pouring. Look at that giant lobster up there. That's one big lobster right there. Alright, so we stopped at this place called Taste of Maine restaurant. It looks kind of touristy, but that's what we like. I don't know how good the food's gonna be, but I don't think you can really screw up Maine lobster, can you? Like, it should be fresh lobster everywhere you go here. At least I would assume so. But when in Maine, I guess you should get lobster, right? So that's what we're gonna do. And they have a bunch of like roadside style things inside too. It's like a not themed restaurant, but you know, like a quirky roadside eatery. So that's what drew us to it. But we did stop at a vintage store, vintage antique store, whatever you want to call it, thrift store. And yeah, the people in there were really cool. What was it called? Recycling Retro. It's right down the street from here. And yeah, they said this place was okay, but yeah, we're not like trying to pick like the greatest restaurant in town. We're just trying to go to a place where we can, you know, get a table and stuff. Because, you know, a lot of the places in Maine are these like seafood shacks, and I don't think you can really do that when it's pouring rain out. So, you know, your options are a little bit limited. I was honestly expecting it to be a little more, you know, like a bigger selection of actual restaurants here in Maine, but when I looked up seafood restaurants, it gave me mostly seafood shacks.
But we're really only in like one area so far.
Yeah, I mean, we're in like southern Maine, near Portland and stuff, so, because we're not really going any further north than we are next. We got to go down to Old Orchard Beach then to check in to our hotel there, so. But as far as this area, it's mostly seafood shacks, which we would have done if it wasn't raining, but you can't really eat al fresco in the rain, so we needed to find a place where you could get a table inside a building. Alright, well, we will try it, maybe show you some of the stuff inside, and then give our review of the place. Okay, so they have a bunch of cool stuff in this restaurant. There's one of those things where it's like made out of like lobster claws and stuff. We saw one of those at an antique store. Then they have a uranium glass display here, which is awesome. Alright, so we just got our lobster dinners here. You got lazy lobster, which is just a big plate of lobster meat.
Oh, yeah.
And I got lobster mac and cheese, and we're gonna split it, right? We're gonna split both of them. And they gave us a really cool table here. It's right by the water. I mean, it's rainy, but it still looks really cool out there. I'll bet it's really cool to sit outside on that deck, like when it's not raining out. This is just a really cool restaurant. There's a lot of cool stuff, decor, vintage stuff. Alright, well, we're gonna have our meals and then I'll let you know how good it was afterwards. I just noticed the leg lamp over there in here, so it's pretty cool. I like these classic seafood restaurants. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, that's an excellent. A local told us not to come here.
Yeah.
And it was like the best seafood.
Well, they wanted to recommend their favorite place. That's why. But it was not what we were looking for. She recommended a diner, but we were like trying to get seafood when we're in Maine, so.
Yeah, we love a diner, but this is like the one time we want to try the local seafood.
Yeah. What a cool location, too.
We have so many good collections of these.
They're called lady head vases. Is that what they're called? What's the official name of those? Lady head vases, and then they got a bison taxidermy here.
We got one with stars.
Yeah. They got all these puppets up here. Big fisherman guy. And these lobster characters. Lobster, what do you call them? Lobster figures. I like those. That lamp's cool. And they have a big lobster in here. Look at this trash can. Big lobster. Imagine eating that one. Alright, so that lobster was delicious.
I said that was like the best seafood I think I've ever had. I mean, usually when we're at home, we either buy seafood at the grocery store or there's like lobster.
Yeah, you're really not getting fresh lobster in Pennsylvania. It's probably coming from Maine, all the way from Maine. So when you come here, it's probably been caught recently. But yeah, it's still raining.
I honestly don't even mind. I like being able to get hot coffee and not sweating my butt off, so.
Well, I definitely wouldn't have planned a beach day if I would have known what the weather would be like. But you know, once you book stuff, especially with this place, with Old Orchard Beach, it's really hard to find a good hotel. So just had to take what I could get and then have a cancellation
In 1 mile,
policy.
turn
So,
left to merge onto I-295 south toward Woolwich.
so yeah, we like locked ourselves into it. So that's just something to consider if you're going to Old Orchard Beach, is that there's not like a ton of places to stay. And to be honest, when you think of New England, you think, oh, there's so many beaches, there's so many, like probably so many places to stay, but there's not really. The options for hotels and motels are pretty limited in all the places I've looked at, surprisingly. I guess a lot of people have beach rentals. A lot of people are rich that come to these places, so they probably rent expensive week-long condos and stuff like that, which obviously, like, if you're just doing a road trip, that's not an option. You have to find a hotel or a motel. So, and yeah, even those are expensive, but I guess it's cool to see Maine. I just wish we could see it better, because the rain is like, and the clouds and fog is making it so that you can't really even see too well. But I like what we've done so far. I like the restaurant a lot, and we went to that cool antique store. So
I definitely get the idea. I get that it would be nice under better circumstances.
yeah. All right, here's our room in Old Orchard Beach. This is the Crest Motel. It's like really close to all the stuff at the end of the main road, so very conveniently located. This isn't on like hotels.com or Booking or Expedia or anything. I had to book it directly. But yeah, I mean, all the places here are expensive, and there's not like a whole lot of options. This one seemed like the best option for the location and price that I could find in the whole city, so it's a little bit outdated, but it looks clean enough. And check this photo out here. Noah's Ark Funhouse. I didn't even know that was here at any point, so that's really cool that they had that in the room. It's totally relevant to our interests. They do have a fun house that I wanted to check out here. So Arabian Nights themed fun house that they used to have at Trimper's. And here's the ocean view out there. And we're right above the pool. Yeah, not too bad. And then miraculously it stopped raining as soon as we got here. It was raining all day long. And then as soon as we got here, it stopped. So I think that's a sign for us to head out and finally get outside today, because we've been in the car all day. We really didn't have a lot of other stuff planned, so I had to just at the last minute plan, just find stuff to do, and we didn't really find much. So I'm glad that we're gonna get to do some stuff tonight in Maine while we're here, and then hopefully the weather won't be too bad tomorrow. Hopefully Fun Town will be open. All right, we just headed out. It's actually like raining again, but I don't think it's too bad. Hopefully it just doesn't start pouring again. Alright, we're in the arcade at Palace Playland. We got Lost World, that's an older game, that's from the 90s. It's raining, so we don't really have anything else to do right now. A lot of newer stuff, redemption games and all that. Got skee ball. All these beach arcades at skee ball. They had this at Weir's Beach, but this one looks like it's in way better condition. And this one's only 2 credits. I think the one in Weir's Beach is $1. Oh, they got a Zoltan. Look at that. An actual Zoltan. Like from the movie, like the old Zoltan. Let's pick your astrology sign, and then you pick up this phone, and he tells you your horoscope. Isn't that cool? Yeah, we'll have to check that out. Huh? Yeah, I know. Yeah, the actual park isn't open. I don't know. Hopefully it'll open at some point tonight. I don't know. Is that a shooting gallery? Shooting gallery. These are all the same stuff, right? But this one's got a totally different configuration than all the other ones. Darn it, I wish the park was open. I think it typically opens at 5, so I don't know if they're not going to open it. I don't know if they'll open it all night. Hopefully they will. I remember this. It's just like eats your tokens. They got Adam's Family and Funhouse pinball. But Adam's Family looks like it's down. I would have played that again. They need more pinball machines. Daytona USA. What good is Daytona USA if only one of them's working? Like, the whole point is to race someone. They all have cider stomping. This one's in pretty good condition. I mean, the mat's not great, but oh, they got the gator. That's nostalgic. They got a lot of these basketball games, Super Shot. Got a love tester. That's a pretty old one. A sex tester. Your personality tested. I've never seen that. House of the Dead too, like in the cabinet. That's cool. Cockpit. I guess that's called a cockpit. Is it still raining? I can't tell. What do you think? Yeah, it's still drizzling a little. There's that fun house I was talking about that they used to have at Trimper's. Dude, the seagulls here are big. I don't know. Bigger than LA, Goshen City and then Maryland and stuff. There's where the carousel is. Got a lot of cool plastic neon signs in here. Alright, we're gonna do the Zoltan. I'm gonna see if I can get the audio from the phone, like to record. Where do you swipe it? Oh. Alright, let's do mine first. Okay, where is Taurus? We're here. Can't hear anything. Oh, it's playing. I thought he like moved and stuff, right? Well, this one actually has like different movements. A lot of them she just like moves her head up and down. Look, she actually breathes. See the chest movement? Oh, she just... Oh no! There we go. Your future will be very sunny. I see it in a chest full of money. Be free to spend it as you see fit because there will be plenty more of it. Nice.
Shooting gallery.
Get the skulls.
think you just use your hands. They're missing their eyeballs. You got 41 wax. Whoa, still going.
Now on Main
61 wax. Oh look, you're only 4 behind the high score. Oh, you got it already. Look, you got it. Today's high score. Alright, let's see. Ah, that's it. Harmless. There's ones over here. Alright, let's see. I guess you have to. Alright, mail. Are we doing it at the same time? Yeah. No?
needs help.
Innocent? What does that mean? Alright. Oh, you want to do it? Alright. I think you have to hold it. You sure? Oh, you're supposed to keep your hand on it. Harmless. Your personality tested electronically. Alright, let's do this one. I don't think this one's working.
What did you get?
It's not working. Oh yeah, I guess the mail doesn't work. Why is it going back and forth?
Warm.
Guess all these are pretty neutral. Like,
I'm warm.
is that all the old ones? I guess we can play skee ball with the rest of the credits, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll beat you.
4 credits. That's kind of crazy, right?
I'll beat you.
Want to switch up. Is that weird?
Slay. Oh. Dang.
Terrible.
It's okay. What did you get? 60?
Yeah.
Sweet
At least you beat me. Oh, you more than doubled my score. Let me play again.
These balls are different. No, it keeps going. Oh. Dang. Oh. Oh.
So bad at this. Like, I didn't used to be so good.
I do better with the wooden ones, honestly. Yeah, you did it. You did it. Game over. You did it though.
Yeah, whatever. What do you have to get the jackpot? Fortunately. 680, you get 1,100 tickets. Yeah, I feel like these balls are like purposely made to like not go in them as easily or something. Oh! So basically to get the jackpot, you gotta get 6 100s or like 5 100s and 2 350s.
I got a 50 though.
Yeah.
It didn't say my score.
I don't know how many credits we got left.
0.
Really? Alright, well then we're done. Alright, we're about to redeem our our tickets. You just get credits on your card. I guess we're getting a crayon eraser. What else? A finger trap? Crayon eraser, finger trap, and what? Like the clapper hands? Let's show our treasures we got here. We got a Chinese finger trap, we got an eraser, and we got a hand clapper. Are you happy with your prizes?
I'm happy that I won the high score.
Okay, so here's one of the main reasons we came here. They have this Arabian Nights fun house that used to be at Trimpers, and I really wanted to do it again because it's been gone from Trimpers for a while, and it was one of my favorite things when I was a kid. But yeah, the weather's still really crappy. I don't think they're going to be reopening the rides tonight, unfortunately. You can't, that's the thing about planning a road trip. If you have everything already booked and everything's like lined up, if the weather's bad, then you know, like you can't change days or anything like that. So sometimes you gotta just miss out on some things.
Summer drink, boba tea.
Is that like English? So yeah, here they got a pier. They got like instead of a boardwalk, they got stuff on the pier. So we'll walk down there and see what all they got. There's still people like out on the beach even though it's like terrible weather. They got another arcade, but I think it's just a little thing over here. Maybe they'll have some classic games, I don't know. It's not much though. How about a mac and, you want a Kraft mac and cheese splash?
Hello.
I don't know if I can get it or not though.
I actually want that.
It's probably hard to get because it doesn't have arms like to latch onto or anything.
Let's get ready to play. Thank you. Thank you.
It's like a seagull with a fry in his mouth.
Put the money in.
Tracky.
That pumpkin one too. Oh man, there's no way to get this.
I want some tracky.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's get ready to play.
Bob Ross. That one might be gettable, but yeah, it was just all crane games in there. I don't know if they have fried dough down here or not, but we want to get some fried dough somewhere. Yeah, they do have it there. It looked really good at that one place though, right? Beside the arcade. We should get it from there.
There's a banana.
Yeah, it's really windy through here. This weather's crazy, right?
This is bad.
Yeah, it's just like a restaurant down there, I think. York's Wild Kingdom used to have classic walkthroughs. They had a haunted walkthrough and stuff like that, but they just got rid of all that stuff like last year. There was like a haunted house and a bunch of fun, like 3 different fun houses. But I don't know, for whatever reason, they just got rid of all that stuff. I don't know why. And there's a bar over here, Hooligan's Landing. And over there's the Playland entrance. Yeah, definitely looking like there's definitely not going to be any Playland rides open tonight. It was looking like the rain was gonna stop. Like when we got here, the rain stopped. And then when we went out, it was raining again, and it hasn't stopped since then again, so. Okay, they got all kinds of different specialty fried dough here. What are you looking at?
Strawberry shortcake dough, apple pie dough, blueberry pie dough, lemon donut dough, cookies and cream.
Oh, you're
dough,
doing the
s'mores dough,
you're doing the best in
peanut
show
butter
thing.
jelly dough, fluffing
I didn't know what
dough,
you were doing at first.
peanut butter pie dough, Crest treat dough, pizza dough, garlic bread dough, jalapeno popsicle.
So are these like savory doughs? Like they don't have sugar and cinnamon, I would imagine.
No.
I hope not.
I can't believe this.
Okay.
What do you think?
I would probably go with strawberry shortcake dough, but
Sure.
is that what you want?
Can they cover it so you take it back there and not have to eat in the rain?
I don't know, you have to ask. Here's some of the rides. I think this is a new one. Yeah, they typically open at 4, but because of the weather, they're not going to be opening at all, I don't think. So, yeah, they got a drop tower, a pirate ship, flying bobs. They got a roller coaster back there. Looks pretty crazy. Games and stuff. Tilt-a-whirl. Yeah, it looks like they pack a lot of rides into a small space the way Trimpers and like Funland and Rehoboth and stuff. There's this cool sign that's outside of our motel. Nice old neon sign, I like it. Alright, so we're leaving Old Orchard Beach. Unfortunately, the weather was terrible the entire time. And Palace Playland never opened last night. But it was still enjoyable, somewhat. It was at least cool to come here and check it out. The coaster looks really cool. Here's the main street. We didn't actually walk the whole way down last night because it was raining all night. Lisa's Pizza. Sensations, they have those at every tourist beach.
At the stop sign, use the left lane to turn onto Saco Avenue.
Hot coffee. Dickinson's Candy Factory. There's a cool looking building on the side there. Looks like an old church.